T20 Century for the Steelbacks. Many congratulations on that. And certainly a disappointment up in the box that you get a chance to go for the club record, 6 short.
Yeah, look, it's a challenge for the next game now, isn't it? Look, mate, I was a passenger at the other end watching Nish hit him over the boundary towards the back end. But like, first and foremost, personally very happy. That's what I come in to do. I wanted to start well in the tournament, build momentum. That's why I come nice and early and play those practice games. And for me, it's all about batting in partnership with Ben Curran. He's doing a wonderful job. And then what I'm really impressed with the flexibility with the guys. So Nisham coming in at 3 and playing his role straight off the plane. So and then we saw some really good partnerships with the ball early on and just shut down the game early. So it was a really clinical performance from us tonight. And after our first game against Birmingham, it was a tough one. So it's actually quite impressive from the guys to mentally and physically bounce back from that big loss.
Talk to us a little bit about Ben Curran, because you appear to have created this terrific opening partnership. 2 Century stands now for the first wicket. You enjoy batting with him, but how do you feel that you dovetail in together? How is it that you complement each other, or seem to complement each other so well?
Look, always a left and right hand combination always helps. It just makes the skipper think a little bit more from the opposition. But I think it's the communication thing. We've scored boundaries early in the over, and just being half smart and taking your medicine sometimes and getting down the other end and finishing the over strong without losing a wicket or playing a silly shot. So we've just communicated really well. We've communicated it back to the dugout as well, what the pitch is and the conditions is doing, and we're just trying to really nail the 1%ers. As they say, the controllable. So we're doing that, and I think we're doing it well. But look, moving forward, we've got a big game coming up Friday against probably the strongest batting lineup, and they've got a decent bowling lineup as well. So that's going to be the benchmark of the tournament, I believe.
You talk about the importance of flexibility within a T20 side and how reactive you need to be sometimes, and that to me was almost the hallmark of that partnership between yourself and Jimmy Neesham tonight, in that you were flowing, Jimmy Neesham went in and started off, and you were almost prepared to take a bit of a back seat.
Yeah, absolutely. I was pretty cooked, to be honest. That's the first time I've batted 20 overs, I think, maybe ever. But for me, it's, again, communication, knowing your role, asking yourself, what does the team need from me right now? And at that moment, it was sitting back and watching Nish hit him over the fence. So it's great to watch. We're starting to build a bit of a crowd here. At the county ground, it's great to see if we can win our home games. I think that's really important, not only for the tournament, us climbing up the ladder, but just for the community. I think it's really strong signs, and next week we'll have a full house, I believe.
Yes, you talked to us when you kindly came up and spent an hour with us on commentary during the championship match against Kent about wanting to be a leader. It certainly seems to be happening.
Yeah, I always wanted to lead by action. So first and foremost, obviously with the bat, but it's been awesome to work with the younger guys and utilise my experience, whether it's batting or just game awareness. And now we've got Nish on board as well. And saying that, Matty Kelly did a great job. He's landed safely back in Australia, so he would have loved to get a couple more wickets in the county stuff, Champo stuff. But having him around the group, around the youngsters, was just vital. So Nish is just going to fly the flag for him now, and it's something I really enjoy doing, and it's something that takes a little bit of pressure off the coaches as well, because it's good fun, but it's ultimately it's the guys out there doing the job and knowing the conditions. So it is my role to feed that back to the sidelines.
Congratulations tonight, Chris. See you at Old Trafford.
Absolutely.